Your brain is lying to you, especially when it comes to money. We like to think our financial decisions are purely logic, but psychology shows us we are full of hidden biases that quietly sabotage our success and keep us from getting wealthy. Every time you make a financial decision, whether investing, spending, or saving, your brain relies on mental shortcuts called biases. They help you make decisions fast, but often at the expense of clear thinking. Now, neuroscience shows that these biases can override logic in milliseconds because they were designed to help us survive, not to navigate the stock market, business, or modern money. Think of them like invisible autopilots, helpful when crossing the street, but dangerous when choosing a mortgage or investment. Let's have a look at the 3 biggest mental traps that quietly sabotage our financial growth and what to do instead. Ready? Number 1, the optimism bias, overestimating success and underestimating risk. Have you ever seen something go wrong for someone else, a business bankruptcy, a failed investment, or even an accident, and thought that could never happen to me? Well, we all do that. That is called the optimism bias. The belief that our next idea, investment, or business will succeed simply because it is ours. Now, optimism gives us energy and drive, but it can also blind us to risk. That is why people double down on losing trades or underestimate how long success really takes. Now, optimism is like caffeine. It gives you energy to start, but too much can keep you from seeing reality clearly. Now, how should you outsmart it? Before any big decisions, run a pre-mortem. Imagine that the project failed, then ask yourself, what went wrong? By picturing potential problems ahead of time, you train your brain to plan realistically without losing motivation. It's not being pessimistic, it is about being prepared. Now, true confidence comes from seeing risk clearly and still choosing to act. Bias number 2, the sunk cost fallacy, throwing good money after bad. Now, this one hurts because the sunk cost fallacy makes us stick to failing projects just because we've already invested so much time, effort, and money in it. Do you remember ever holding onto something that was clearly not working just because of what it already cost you? That is the sunk cost fallacy. It tricks you into protecting your past instead of your future. We tell ourselves, I can't quit now, when what we really mean is, I don't want to admit I was wrong. Now, how do you outsmart this? Remember, your past investment is gone either way. The only question that matters is, would I start this today knowing what I know now? If the answer is no, that is your signal to let it go. Because releasing a loss isn't failure, it's strategy. Bias number 3, the self-attribution bias, taking credit for wins but blaming luck for losses. This one quietly destroys growth because it protects the ego. When things go right, we say, I'm smart. But when things go wrong, we say the timing was just not right. That mindset blocks self-awareness, the very thing you need to get better. So how do you outsmart that? Start a decision journal. After each major choice, write why you made it, what you expect, and what happened. Over time, you'll see patterns between your logic and results. That's how you train true financial intelligence. The goal isn't to prove yourself right, it's to understand yourself deeper. Data from your own life is the most honest feedback you'll ever get. Now, what do you do with all this information? Here are the 3 things you can immediately start doing to keep these biases from running the show. Number 1, certainty. Before any big financial move, ask, what might I be missing? Get a second opinion, look for disconfirming evidence, or simply wait 24 hours before deciding. Number 2, pause before doubling down. Don't let pride trap you in a bad investment. Every decision deserves a fresh evaluation. Number 3, reflect weekly. Track one decision per week, not to judge but to learn. Small reflections compound into major clarity. In summary, your brain's biases were designed to keep you safe, not successful. They are mental shortcuts meant to protect you from risk, but when emotion fuels them, they distort decision-making. Once you see these patterns clearly, you start making money choices from awareness, not reaction. If this gave you new perception, keep exploring my channel to learn how emotions and mindset shape wealth and how to make them work in your favor. I am Zain, the psychologist of money, and I'll see you in the next one.